People warned me not to go outside today. But it was too late. And so I did. So what happened? Walked into Best Buy with delusions of grandeur. All I wanted to do was simply get a deep freezer for the wife. Because, she wanted to stack some meats up. And, well, that turned into buying. I'm going to get an Apple Watch. Well, if you're going to get an Apple Watch, I kind of do need an Android phone. And, well, here it is. The Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G. Well, this is going to be a quick overview because I haven't even touched this phone yet. And I wasn't needing of an Android phone because of the fact that, it's hard to get away from the iPhone. It's just, I like my iPhone. I can't help it, I like both. I love iOS. I love Android. My decision to getting this phone was simply because I really was more invested in getting the Fold. But there are a few things about the Fold that, for me, I'm not looking for that much productivity right now. I mean, I work basically off a laptop and off of a desktop with 2 computer screens. So basically, I'm running about 3 computer screens at work. Looking at the Fold and seeing that, I would open it up, but with short lunch breaks and short 15-minute breaks, I'm not really going to be sitting there opening up my phone to a 7.5-inch tablet. Tablets don't really faze me like other people do. If I want that, I'll just buy an iPad. The other thing was, I would probably primarily be stuck on the front screen, which is basically usable. Slightly slim, but usable. The whole S Pen feature, that was crazy. With that crazy ass case, it's bulky. I mean, I don't wear skinny jeans. I never will. That's for you youngins. But I do wear slacks, and I don't need to have a giant phone sticking out of my slacks. So, the iPhone is about as bulky as it gets. This phone is, the iPhone 12 Pro Max is pretty bulky itself, if you think about it with a case. So, the next option was the Z Flip. Yes, I've heard all of the downsides about this phone. Yes, we're going to have some battery issues, yada, yada, yada. It doesn't do this, doesn't do that. But, I mean, if you're used to an iPhone, you don't really have, that, where you get notifications because they just don't do it. You get a notification, but it's not the same as it is on Android, mainly with Samsung. We know this, so, that's just how it is. The fact that this phone is small and it's different. It's been a while since we had a flip phone. The last flip phone I ever had was a Samsung. When I mean that could flip anyway. That was back in 2001 when they used to give away those monochrome screen Samsung phones like hotcakes for Sprint. Y'all know about Family 9 o'clock. Remember before they scrolled it back to 7 was 9 o'clock? He's on that Sprint plan. You know what time it is, friends and family. But enough of all the BS and the preface. Let's open this puppy. Let me get my trusty X-Acto knife. And this is the Z Flip. I guess it's supposed to flip. Nah, we're not flipping it. And I've been watching so many videos about this phone that I kind of went, this is probably the route I want to go. And if I don't like it, it's already unlocked. There's no need to worry about anything else. I can always sell it and go into something different. There's always the S21 FE around the corner. So we're breaking the seal, y'all, and let y'all know I just got this. So, oh yes. What's inside? Open the box. There's no charger inside, so this should be like a short unboxing. And there's the phone, y'all. This thing's skinny, man. Golly, this thing is skinny. So, but it's got some weight to it. It really does. Like, it really has some weight. So why black? Because they ain't had no other colors, and I feel like waiting, man. I'm impatient. I'm an Aries. You don't wait for shit. So, so yeah, My hands are all basically because I'm excited. I mean, it does not feel like plastic. And what do we get inside here? Please at least tell me there's a cable. There better be a cable. There's the SIM ejector too, because we're definitely gonna have to take the SIM out of my iPhone. And I did pay the price. It's a 256 model. Got the Snapdragon 888. Does come with this nice cable. This cable is very nice, but you know what? Alright, I'm putting that back. 9 in it and shit. Alright, so this is the box. It's not even fun anymore. So we got this stuff on here. Why the hell I got dust all over my phone, man? Damn, I ain't that dusty, am I? Y'all gotta help me out, man. How the hell I get this thing off? Oh. You know. Technology. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, this thing feels good. So, I mean, the black is nice. I mean, let's look at it. Look at that. That black it's gorgeous, man. This is gorgeous. Yes. Oh, this shit is butter. This shit is butter. Ow! Look at the fingerprints already. Golly, man. Ah. Still though, I want to tell y'all something right now. This does feel premium. This feels premium. This is not. I mean, seriously, this. I get the vibes, man. I get like these, like the Note vibes, man. Just it's butter. It's butter. You know, I might keep this too, cause I mean I done spent like $1,000. Least I can do is keep that. So we'll be right back. I'm gonna power on the phone real quick. You know, there's the crease. I mean, it has that. It's like premium, man. Golly, yeah, this is, yeah. It feels like the like aluminum or metal. It doesn't feel like the iPhone. It feels more like well, it does feel more like my 10R. Yes, I still have the 10R. I just like using it. And they have a screen protector on here, which I hear you're not supposed to take off. So, and it's already got dust. Well, looks like I'm gonna be cleaning this phone a lot. Let's see if we got some power. Heck, I don't even know how to turn the phone on, man. Man, I suck. Is that it? I had to ask it, that's the power button. Okay. You know, there it is. Secure by Knox, baby. Oh. This thing is gorgeous, man. Y'all boy don't know. You don't know. Right now, I am like excited, man. Just excited. So welcome. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna drop some information in to the phone. And alright, I'm back. So I'm gonna do just a quick overview of the phone. So first things first, in the folded mode, we have the always on display screen here with the 2 cameras. We also have the flash there as well. From the side here, you can see the gap, the other side, and these are magnets that hold them together. And the back, you have the Samsung branding in black, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Probably couldn't see it because of my camera. So, and of course, when you open the phone, oh, before we do that, let's talk about the display. So you're supposed to get like your notifications on the display here, as you can see, and you could swipe to get different things. It's gone again. And you can swipe, no music playing, 68 degrees, and rally, and no alarm for the next 7 days. You can add your widgets here. Now, when you open the phone, be greeted with, of course, whatever your wallpaper is, a choice of choosing. The wallpaper that I used here was the one that's dynamic with the food and everything. So let's raise my camera up here a second. And we're gonna go kind of fast because I'm running out of battery life. So your fingerprint scanner is here, which also is your power button. And then here's your volume up and down rocker, as you can see right there. And on the side here is where your SIM card tray goes. And of course you can see how the phone looks from the back. So if you didn't really notice it, you would think that this is just a phone. It just, you know, like any old other phone. Of course you got your screen up here, which doesn't work. Okay. And when you flip it over, and let's lock it and everything. Ooh, look at that. Oh, wow. Yes, I accept. Thanks. Ooh, look at that. And, you know, reading articles is quite enjoyable. It goes to full screen. I mean, it's just like your typical phone. But, you know, of course, when you want to lock it, push the button. And it's pretty fast, man. Like, it's fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fast. Like, very fast. I give that credit. And so let's get into the specs. So first things first, this phone has IPX8 water resistance. So, you know, you ain't gonna drop this in no water, but you can be out in the rain and it'll be okay. Basically, you know, you get some drops on it. It's 6.7 inches, 84.7 screen to body ratio, which makes this slimmer than the iPhone, which is the iPhone's 87.4, but it's the same size, 6.7, 1080 by 2640 pixels, so 426 on the PPI. Android 11 running the One UI 3.11. The cover display is Super AMOLED 1.9 inches with 260 by 512 pixels. I'm not doing the math on that. This has the Snapdragon 888 5G 5 nanometer chip with the Adreno 660. No card slot. 256 gigabytes of RAM in this model. 256 gigabytes of storage. 8 gigabytes of RAM with the US. You know, basically it's 3.1, so it's pretty fast. As far as the internal storage, you get the 12 megapixel with f1.8 27 millimeter wide on the main sensor, basic 12 megapixel camera, and then for the ultra wide you get Samsung's basic 12 megapixel at f-stop for 2.2, the same one on the other ones. It's 12 megapixel. Look, he gave us 108 on the Note 20 Ultra, and on the S21 Ultra, I think you got a flagship. This is not flagship specs on the camera. I'll tell you that now. I mean, it's not. It's not. But you can do 4K at 30 and 60, 1080p at 60 and 240, 720 at 960. And supports HDR10 Plus, and yes, the display also supports HDR10 Plus, so you can watch that nice crispy HDR video. No headphone jack, loudspeakers on the bottom and the top. It is, the audio is tuned by AKG with the 32-bit at 384 kilohertz. Bluetooth is 5.1, USB Type-C on the, of course, and it has fingerprint, face unlock, pin unlock. It has Samsung Pay. The fast charging is only 15 watts. The wireless charging is only 10 watts, and the reverse wireless charging is the same at 4.5. Let's talk about the battery, man. The battery is not good. That's going to be a problem. And yes, it is a problem. Now, it's slow to charge. I actually had put it on the charger because I had to reshoot this. I think I got it to 80% on that. When I took it out, it was at 75, and I think it got down to 40 something within about 2 hours by the time I was just trying to get the phone set up and trying to get some apps installed. It does have the 120 hertz refresh rate, and yeah, it's silky smooth, slides like butter. Let's hear how the speakers sound. We'll turn it up. This is my favorite game on the go, Puzzles and Dragons. And it gets loud. You cover it here. You kind of still hear it on the bottom, but the bottom is probably the loudest speaker, but if you cover it up, you still hear it on the top. So yeah, it does do that. Let's just get rid of this real quick. Let's look at a YouTube video real quick so we can get an idea of what we're dealing with. I can't really go into this phone. I just got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had time to play with it for me to tell you anything. But, you know, here's a video with the Jordan 1 color.
I can smell the smoke from the bacon.
Make it loud, man. Of course.
What's going on, guys?
So, you know, you get that loud sound.
So we're gonna be taking an early look at the upcoming Air Jordan 1.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
We're very excited to be adding this to the collection because last
hey, subscribe to their channel.
When it came to sneaker releases,
Fashion
we
Mechanics.
Air Jordan 1 in a while. So we're gonna show you guys how this.
So you get to hear how loud it is. Overall, I mean, it's smooth. It does have the, you know, that whole where you can watch the video kind of like this when you put it in that angle mode. And you can still swipe down while watching the video where normally you would be, you know, so it's got that, you know, it's pretty cool. Like, you know, and you could do multiple apps. Like I said, I have not done anything yet, so please give me a break, okay? You can take, you know, pictures like this. So like if you come out of that, you know, you got that, you know, I think you can do that with the camera. Let's close off for a second. You know, you can do like a, you know, turn around. So it's a pretty cool, there's some concepts here that you can do with this phone. I'm going to get into all that. I can't do it today. I'm trying to shoot this video, but yeah, this is, you know, it's just a cool phone. Now, is it an everyday driver? There's the crease, y'all. If y'all want to see it, if you can't, you can see it. It doesn't bother me none. The bezels don't bother me none either. Kind of remind me when, not that they're the same as the 10R, but the 10R, how they kind of folded everything in. I thought that was pretty cool. We're probably going to be doing some late night eating tonight, y'all, so I'm trying to keep this short. Yeah, I like the phone, but I'm afraid of the battery. I am definitely afraid of the battery. And that's going to be a big problem for me because, you know, I work, you know, at a place where, you know, I mean, I need my phone, man, for communications with wife and kids, and you know, sometimes you gotta text your supervisor because you can't use Teams or something, you know, but just for having my phone on deck in case I gotta leave early or stay late. And if you don't bring a charger and your phone dies, you're in trouble. But I mean, everything is there. It's a concept. It's still, to me, it's still a concept, you know, because you didn't give us like a beefier battery. You didn't give us better cameras. Yes, this phone should have better cameras. The sensor sizes are it's an atrocity. The camera sensors, like for a phone that's a flagship. I mean, you're talking about, you know, they're about the same size, but take a look at these cameras, man. They're paltry. They're paltry. The sensor sizes, even, I mean, these things dwarf this camera. This is supposed to be your flagship phone. Even though I know they're supposed to be doing the S22 and they're going to do the S21 FE and all that stuff. It's a letdown. And the battery's a letdown. But what makes this phone cool over the iPhone, and right off the bat, it's the fun factor. Whoa. I could close my phone. And you know, you know, and this is supposed to be a bigger screen than what it was on the Z Flip 2 or first Z Flip. I don't know. I wasn't doing flips until this one. But what caught my eye is the price. I had to pay $1,000. You can probably get it cheaper. T-Mobile, we're just ass out. But I mean, yeah, you know, I can't do the whole, you know, I don't have the ability to do the flippity flip like, let's say a floss. But you know, I'm happy with it. But its size, it's different. Everybody, even my iPhone friends, have said, "Oh, that's pretty cool." So I like the concept. It's a fingerprint magnet. It's a dust magnet. That's a problem. But a few things I want to point out: better camera, bigger batteries. Use this side to have a full screen, like the Motorola Razr. And I think what's going to happen when the Flip 4 and the Fold 4 come out, we're going to get, Fold 4 is probably going to get all the features of the Note. They're going to somehow incorporate the S Pen, I hope, and they're gonna, make this, much more substantial phone, because this is fun. Like, so far that I had this phone in my hand, like, this is the most fun I had, because it's innovative. Not innovative in the sense like, oh my god, we never had a folding phone before, but a folding phone that opens up into a full screen that is AMOLED. That's what this does. And so I think people will enjoy this phone, and you will. I think you will. I gotta give it time. I gotta see how it works. I got a 4-hour shift on Monday. Gotta work overtime to pay for all this mess that I got. So we can see how it goes. But so far, just having it in this, like this, it's not bad. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. So I'll probably do like a follow-up video, maybe like a week or two, just to let you know how things go. If I'm really gonna keep this, or I'm not taking it back. I'm not one of those people who buy the phone, take it back. I'm keeping this phone for a while. But if it gets to a point where the S21 FE looks good, or the Google 6 Pro looks like a winner, yeah, I might be putting this on Facebook Marketplace, because it's a 256 gigabyte model. It's gonna sell. All right, y'all, this is Super Robot Ed talking about the Galaxy Z Flip 3. I really think this is gonna be a fun phone to have. I'm gonna see how it goes and holds up on my day-to-day usage, and I'll report back, and then I'll let you know what my really final verdict is. So until then, peace.